Hey there, Tracy here, Imagine Artist in Residence. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a super easy card using some stencils and stamps. Let's get that spit out. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so I have two pieces of paper here, one that I'm going to stencil on and one that I'm going to use to stamp and die cut. And I'll be using VersaFine Clair in Strawberry, Baby Pink, and Grass Green. And then I've got some little blending brushes, and I've got a layering stencil here. I've got some Lunar paste in Later Gator, and then I have some Stellar paste in White Lies. And I'll also be using the Black Widow Stellar paste, by the way. Anyway, let's move everything out of my way and let me grab one of my sticky mats. And a lot of times I'll use my dirtiest ones. I have some really pretty, nice, pristine ones, but I don't want to use them because they're pretty and pristine. So I'll just keep using this one until it doesn't lose its stick, till it loses its stick. So I'm going to lay the top layer of the strawberries down. And I'm going to grab the baby pink and a small brush. And I'm just laying the second layer stencil on top so I kind of get an idea of where to put my pink, where the leaves are actually on top of the strawberries. And then I'm just doing the top portions of the strawberries in the baby pink. So just blending those in. And I do have this sped up, by the way. I'm not that fast. And then I'm going to grab the strawberry, and let me zoom you in a little bit here. And I'm just going to kind of blend up from the bottom and blend those two colors kind of almost together, leaving some of the pink at the top, like you'd see in a strawberry. Yellow would be good too, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing pink and strawberry. Strawberry is the perfect color because they're strawberries. And I'm just re-inking my brush when I need to. I want those nice and dark towards the bottom, and then they can lighten up going towards the top. I'll get this last one, or these last ones, filled in here. And there I've got my base layer for my strawberries. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my stencil here so you can see how easily the VersaFine Clair cleans up. And now I'm laying down my leaf layer. And I'm going to be using paste for this because the green doesn't blend well over the red. I've tried it with multiple different mediums, and I found this is the best one. Now, if you have any kind of texture paste, you can just color it with your re-inker. So it doesn't have to be the Lunar paste, but I do like it. And this one's rather thick because it's old, but it still works out nicely. You want to let that dry completely. So while that's drying, I'm going to be doing my stamping. So I'm going to grab my stamp platform. Listen, you don't have to use a stamp platform, but I do. That's that. So this can be done by hand stamping if that's all you have. I'm going to select a couple of the strawberries here. And I'm using not the solid innermost layer, so these are designed so that you can stamp your color on. But I want to stencil my color on so that my strawberries match my strawberries in my background. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp those down. Lift my paper, put it back down. Then I'm going to use the VersaFine Clair in the Nocturne. I'm just going to stamp these down nice and dark. And you do want to give that a chance to dry before you start stenciling on it, or you'll smear your black. And we don't want that. And I can see that the top of this strawberry is not wanting to stamp. And I don't know if I have a defective stamp or I have a defective stamp platform, but it just doesn't want to stamp down. And I can see that there's ink on there. So no problem. I'm going to show you how to resolve a situation like that. Let's try it one more time, see if I can get that down. And nope, it's not going. Nope, no way, no how. So I am going to grab my little micron pen, and I'm using a 0.5. The 0.5 is exactly the width of stamps, or most stamps. I'm just going to draw the top of that. No problem. Problem solved. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry. And once it's dry, I'm going to grab my same stencil, and I'm going to lay the right shape stencil. So the stencil is designed to go with these stamps. Some of the stamps, not all of them. Okay, now it's dry. And I'm just going to add a little bit of piece of tape. It doesn't matter because I'm going to cut them out just to kind of hold it down. And I'm going to color these exactly the same way that I colored the strawberries on the background. So with the baby pink and then the red. Find the right strawberry here. It looks like that one. Nope. Nope, it's this one. Okay, no problem. Same thing. Only for these, because they're stamped out and the little stems are on top, I can go ahead and color these. I'm going to grab out my coordinating dies, and I'll cut these out off camera. And I'm going to find the correct stem, and then I'm going to come in with the grass green and just color in the stem, just one color. I'm not going too crazy on this. This is supposed to be a simple project. The hardest part is matching up the the right leaves. There we go. That looks like the right one. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. And because I'm using a small little brush, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to brush in with the grass green just the stems of the leaves. And these are done. I'm going to stamp them out one more time, which is why I left it in my platform, just to make sure I've got it nice and dark. And now I'm going to complete this background. So I've got the stems and spots here. And I'm going to selectively lay down my later Gator Lunar paste on just the stems. So you can see I'm just using the very tip of this little knife. I don't really want to call it a knife, little spade thing, whatever these are. And then I'm going to use the Stellar paste in the black and fill in the little dots. Now the dots on strawberries are really they're kind of yellow with the brown, but you know, we're trying to make this easy. So I'm just coming in with the black. And this is much thinner. You can see the consistency is much thinner, and that's only because this is a brand new bottle and the other was old. So I did get it a little blobby, but I'm not mad. I still love it. So I've gone ahead and cut out cut this piece out and then cut out a border or a matte layer. I'm going to grab some of my double-sided sticky tape, and I'm going to just tape down my little piece of ribbon here. I'm going to cut it off where I need it. I always cut too much because I don't want to accidentally not get enough. So I'm just going to kind of get this on there as straight as I possibly can. And I do warp it a little, but I'll fix that later. And I'm thinking I'm going to tape it down with mint tape, but that's not going to hold. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my double-sided sticky tape to tape these edges down. And you can see that I've already cut out a little frame for my little strawberries. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just going to kind of pull up the ribbon and try and straighten it out best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect because that little background, I don't know, medallion piece is going to go over top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down to the black matte layer. And you can see that I cut a piece out of that black matte layer, not because I'm using it on this project, but because I don't like to waste that paper. It's the Tim Holtz mixed media or black heavy stock, and it's kind of expensive. So like 50 cents a sheet. So I'm stingy with it. So we'll get that stuck down, and then I can stick this down to a top folding card base. Let's see here, let me find one. I'm going to put it down on a white card base, but first I'm going to pop it up. And here, what I have here is just some fun foam that is sticky on one side, and it's not, the piece I had isn't quite long enough, so I'll just cut a little extra piece here. Just trim off what I need. And this will pop it up and give it a little bit of dimension on the card, just kind of adding a little, kick it up a notch to your cards. And you do have to glue one side, so I'll go ahead and add some liquid glue to this and stick it down. And I'm using art glitter glue here, so it grabs up pretty quickly. So I'll get that on there as straight as I possibly can, knowing me and who I am. And then I can go ahead and work on these other pieces. So I'm going to glue directly down this little black disc that I cut out and just glue it down to the little kind of scalloped medallion piece. And I'm just going to glue those all directly down. And then I'll glue the smaller strawberry directly down, and I'll pop up the little bit bigger strawberry. See, I'm going to just grab some of these little 1mm. I don't want it popped up too much because I have my background popped up. And, you know, if you shoot something off like this in the mail, you don't want it to be too thick. Although I like myself a thick card, I cannot lie. Go ahead and peel the backers off. Try not to make too big of a mess, but that's just not possible in my craft room. And I'm just going to kind of lay this over top of the other strawberry, and then finally I'm going to do my sentiment. I'm going to do "You're the Very Best," and I'm going to be stamping that out in the strawberry to coordinate with the card. And I still will use my stamp platform, even though I can hand stamp with the VersaFine Clairs. I'm still not very good. I just shaky hands or wiggly or something. So I'm looking for a piece of scrap. Can't find a piece of scrap, so I have a ton of it. I just can't find it quickly while I'm trying to work on this video. So I'm just going to stamp it in the top corner here and make a new piece of scrap. So I'll stamp this down a couple of times. And again, you see, it might be a problem with my stamp platform. Remember earlier I couldn't get that top portion of that berry to stamp. So I'm going to move my stamp down to the bottom here and see if it'll stamp down. And I can see there's still kind of an issue where the stamp seems to be kind of rolled there. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but we'll solve that later. It's good enough. I'm going to fussy cut this. So I'm going to bubble cut around it. And luckily most of the letters are fairly straight, so not a big deal to cut that out. And I always cut off the excess just so it's not in my way. And you could just, you know, cut this into a flag or whatever, you know, however you wanted to do it. And then I'm going to decide where I want to put this. Do I want to put it down low? I think I'm going to put it right on top of my strawberries. So I'm going to need a little bit of foam just on the one side so that it's, you know, sits even with the bottom and the top strawberry. And then I'll add some liquid glue and I'll glue that down right here. And that completes the card. Hope you like it. I'll have everything listed down below. But we use the strawberry, we use the baby pink, and we use the grass green. So don't forget to leave us a thumbs up, and here's a couple of still photos to end the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. I hope you have a fabulous day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.